Hi, welcome back to Waxing On. Friday, and we're wrapping up. I said it was going to be Classic Rock Week. It may be week one of Classic Rock Week because we may do kind of the same thing next week again. There's just so much material to cover. And today we're looking at a group been around for quite a few years. I'd have to say I didn't have any of their material before. I had a friend drop off a CD for me the other day, and it just reminded me how great this band was. And I'm talking about Bon Jovi. This one is Bon Jovi's greatest hits. And again, that's always a place I like to start to get a good cross-section of what the band performs or what they do. Now, I'm well aware of Bon Jovi. I never really owned any of their material, but I have listened to their music before and really enjoyed what I was hearing. Now, this album is a shortened version of what's available if you go on the streaming networks. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But a good cross-section of the band's material. Now, there have been some personnel changes sometimes, but on this one we've got just the main players. And we've got, obviously, Bon Jovi leading the band and vocals. Guitar great Richie Sambora on guitars and backing vocals. We got David Bryan on keyboards and Tico Torres on drums. And those are the only musicians listed. Now, is there a Canadian connection? Well, it's not Toronto this time, guys, but Vancouver, British Columbia. Yes, when they were recording their third album, the band moved out to Vancouver and recorded there. And they have a couple of tunes that, big hits off that. The album's called Slippery When Wet. We got Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name. These are a couple of giant hits that came out of that recording session out in Vancouver. We'll just talk about that in a second, then when I get to the actual album notes. If you're on the streaming networks and you're not lucky enough to have a hard copy, hard copy, I got the booklet, as I always get. And just give you an idea what's in here. Little information, we got some photos. More about the band. This one's pretty much a lot of information about what songs were recorded and where. A little more about the tunes. No words with this, so no sing-along words. And just some technical stuff at the end. And again, picture of John on the back. Now, if you go on the streaming networks, this version, there's a deluxe version with 30 tunes. This one has 16. You're getting twice the package. And, while I enjoy the hard copies and getting the books and everything, if you're looking for more music, well, this time the streaming network wins out. It's got twice the tunes, some alternate takes. So I guess the two things kind of have to work together, the streaming and the hard copies. Hard copies are a lot of fun for me, but more bang for your buck. You can listen to a lot more tunes and not have to change the CD, if you know what I mean. And again, double CD costs more money here. So there's an offset there. Anyways, let's take a look at the songs on here. We've got Living on a Prayer, classic hit there. You Give Love a Bad Name, another major hit. It's My Life, Have a Nice Day, Wanted Dead or Alive, Bad Medicine, We Weren't Born to Follow, I'll Be There for You, Born to Be My Baby, Blaze of Glory, Who Says You Can't Go Home, Lay Your Hands on Me, Always, Run Away, What Do You Got, and No Apologies. CD version, 16 tunes. I mentioned I was going to go back to the Vancouver. When they did Slippery When Wet, here's what was recorded in Vancouver. For those Canadian fans, Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, Wanted Dead or Alive, Bad Medicine, I'll Be There for You, Born to Be My Baby, and Lay Your Hands on Me. And this album was kind of a turning point for the band, and probably where they really broke out with some big hits. So, kind of significant, kind of nice. We actually had a little part in that by contributing a great location to inspire them and record them. If you're like me and you don't have a lot of Bon Jovi, great place to start. A good set of music on here. I haven't listened to the extended versions. I've listened to this one, and again, I enjoyed everything here. An extra 15, 16 songs, yeah, I'm going to give it a listen over the weekend. We'll see how that turns out. But if you've never listened to them before, check them out. They've been A great band, some great players. Sambora is excellent. Bon Jovi does a great job. It's just a lot of fun getting back and remembering some of these tunes. So that's it for Friday. Greatest hits of Bon Jovi. Check it out online. Look for hard copies. And as always, hard copies are available in a lot of, coming up now in the summertime, yard sales, garage sales. You never know what you're going to find. People are transferring over to digital music and getting rid of those hard copies, so a great chance to pick up a couple. Okay, that's it. Till then, everybody have a great weekend. Take care. Stay safe. See you on Monday.